Out of the night, when the full moon is bright, comes a horseman known as Zorro. This bold renegade carves a Z with his blade, a Z that stands for Zorro. Zorro, the fox so cunning and free. Zorro, who makes the sign of the Z.
Innkeeper! Innkeeper! Locked in that stinking tannery, it is enough to make a man commit murder. Oyez! Innkeeper! Have you seen the innkeeper?
He's not here.
We have eyes to see that for ourselves. Where is he?
I do not know where he is. I only know where he is not, and that is here.
I fully believe that everyone in this miserable village has cobwebs for brains.
Corporal Reyes, my good amigo. I see you are enjoying a refreshment, eh, Corporal? Yeah, I just happened to be passing by, and I glanced through the door and saw you sitting here all by yourself, looking very lonely.
I like to be lonely.
Oh, it is not good for a man to be alone, Corporal. Therefore, as I am your friend, I will offer you my companionship. It's times like this when one finds out who one's friends really are, eh, Corporal? Corporal.
No, Sergeant.
Ever since I came to this miserable village, everything has gone wrong. Zorro crosses me at every turn. And now he's stolen my shipment of gems.
We must get them back. The eagle will have our throats cut if we fail.
If I could just get my hands on that Zorro.
You speak of him in the singular. But last night, 2 of them locked us inside the tannery.
There's only one real Zorro.
Well, then who could the other have been?
An imposter, a follower, who knows?
What was he doing at the tannery last night?
Probably looking for more jewels.
How do you suppose he discovered that we are bringing gems into California, concealed in these boot shipments?
He must have many sources of information here and elsewhere.
South America, for instance?
When we were in South America, we had many men in our employ. Any one of them could have turned informer.
Carlos, we must take every precaution to prevent this Zorro from stealing the next shipment of gems when they arrive today.
We will use that shipment to recover the one stolen.
But how?
We'll put them in the tannery. Hide close by and wait.
Wait?
Yes. And when he comes for them, we will capture him, and through him, we'll recover the rest of the jewels.
Whoa there. Senor Comandante.
Ah, it is the young Senor Bastinado.
Buenos dias, Comandante. Have you done many brave things lately?
Brave things? Oh, the usual.
Tell me about them.
My young amigo, a good soldier does no idle boasting. If he does boast, it is with some purpose in mind. After all, my capturing 5 bandidos single-handed is really no great achievement.
5 bandits? Single-handed? Comandante, you must be a great fighter.
There are some who insist that I am. The only trouble with fighting, it makes one so thirsty.
May I get you a drink of water?
Water? That is for bathing. I was just about to get something in the tavern to quench my thirst. But my orderly, who carries all of my gold, is nowhere to be found. I wonder where he can be.
But, Comandante, I have some money. Let me buy you what you want.
Oh, no, I could not allow you to buy me refreshment. You are so small and...
I'm not so awfully small, Comandante.
Yeah, that is true. As a matter of fact, you seem to grow taller every minute. Still, it would not be right.
Please, Comandante, won't you let me buy you what you want to quench your thirst?
I shouldn't permit it, but my throat feels like it is full of sand, as dry as the desert. And besides, I do not wish to hurt your feelings, young senor, so...
Gracias, Comandante.
Huh? Ah.
Sister Dolores.
Pogo, I am so glad to see you. Did you have a safe trip?
Si, sister.
Buenos dias, senorita.
Buenos dias, Sergeant.
But he is a Comandante, Dolores.
Oh? You have promoted yourself again, Sergeant?
Please, senorita, that is a mistake I am trying to forget.
The Comandante has a tremendous thirst, Dolores.
Young senor, do not bore your sister with small details.
He is going to let me buy him something for his thirst.
What? You put those pesos back in your pocket.
Young senor, she is right. You must not go around buying things for other people.
Especially for grown men.
Exactly what I told him, senorita, but he insisted. And I am so weak when it comes to children, I find it impossible to say no to them.
I can imagine. Pogo, I won't be ready to leave for home until this afternoon.
I came early today because I have to deliver a shipment of boots to Pedro Murrieta. He came on the ship yesterday.
I am Pedro Murrieta. Do I understand you to say you have a shipment for me?
Si, senor, a box of boots. It is outside in the cart.
I would like to have it delivered to the tannery. My brother and I will accompany you.
Pogo, don't forget to collect the drayage fees.
I will remember, sister.
Senorita, would you care to join me in a refreshment?
Why, I'd love to, Sergeant. But I really don't think I could afford it.
I'm sure the stolen gems are hidden here somewhere. Bernardo, ride to the top of the hill. If you see the brothers Murrieta approaching, warn me. The brothers are coming. There go the rest of the stolen treasures. We must get them back and see that they return to the churches. No? I think this is a job for Sergeant Garcia. Sergeant, may I come in?
Buenos dias, Don Diego. Come in, of course. Come in, please. Won't you sit down?
Secret stuff, eh?
See, Don Diego, I was just planning the movements of our troops in the event we go to war. X-troop attacks here. O-troop counterattacks here. X-troop advances to here, and so on. But, of course, all these complicated military terms must be very boring to you, a civilian.
Oh, to the contrary, Sergeant. It gives me a great feeling of security in knowing that you and your soldiers are willing to defend the Pueblo to the last man. Oh, by the way, I went to the tannery this morning to buy a pair of boots from Senor Mordante. He was not there.
He has probably gone somewhere on business.
The bar on the door was broken. I glanced inside, and it looked as if some intruder had ransacked the place. Naturally, this is no concern of yours, but,
No concern of mine, Don Diego. As acting comandante, everything that happens in this pueblo is a concern of mine. I shall investigate this immediately.
Sergeant, do you not think it would be a good idea to take some of your lancers along with you? In case you run into more trouble than you can handle.
More trouble than I can handle, Don Diego? My good friend, you do not know me very well. Trouble is my middle name.
Close the door and hook it, muchacho.
See?
Clumsy.
Look, precious jewels. Senors, I will not tell anyone what I have seen.
We must tie him up.
Please, I'll not tell. Please. Help! Help!
Be right with you, Sergeant. That meddlesome sergeant. Keep him out would arouse suspicion.
Buenos dias, senores.
What do you want?
I am here in an official capacity to make an investigation.
An investigation of what?
Senor Mordante is not here?
He rode to Capistrano on business.
Rode? On his horse?
Of course.
This is very strange, senor. Just as I arrived, I saw his horse grazing in the field behind the tannery.
Oh, maybe he borrowed a horse from somebody else. What difference does it make?
There is something wrong about this place. Thieves break into it. The owner rides away on business. but not on his own horse.
Sergeant, your curiosity is entirely uncalled for. And I want you to know that I resent it.
Senor, suspicious things have been happening here in
Suspicious things? That's ridiculous. How did anyone as stupid as you ever become sergeant?
It wasn't easy. I was a private for a long time. And then one day I saw the Comandante kissing the Magistrado's wife, and the next thing you know, I am a sergeant, senor, because I possess the natural qualities of leadership. And furthermore, senor, treat me with a little more respect. What have we here?
Senores, am I interrupting something again?
Zorro, I was never so happy to see you.
Let us change partners, my friend.
This is more to my liking.
Comandante! Look out, Comandante! Look out! Help me, please! Help, please, Comandante! Help me, please!
Pogo!
Please!
Pogo! Pogo!
Here I am, Comandante! Please, Comandante, help me!
Oh, Chiquito. Are you all right, Chiquito?
Si, Comandante.
Are you all right, young senor?
Si?
Zorro, more gems.
Yes, these are the missing ones. You will deliver them along with the others.
Let me hold the bag, Pogo.
I'll take the gems.
Tornado, the door. Open the door, Tornado. Open the door.
Adios, Sergeant. And to you, young senor.
What a brave man he is. Almost as brave as you, Comandante.
See? Almost. Up you go.
But where on earth did you get them?
It is a long story, Padre. I had to fight valiantly against the forces of evil, but I was able to triumph.
I suppose the details are not important. Anyhow, you have done a great service to the church. Surely the Lord will bless you.
Gracias, Padre. Padre, something I forgot. This too.
The cross of the Andes.
Well, adios, Senorita Bastinado.
You have saved Pogo's life. I do not know how I shall ever thank you, Comandante.
It is nothing, really. I was simply doing a soldier's job. It is my duty to protect the young and the innocent.
Sergeant, I just heard the most amazing news. You seem to be something of a hero. Is it true that you captured an international jewel thief?
Of course, Don Diego. If there are jewel thieves to be captured, I will capture them. Even now, he is locked up in one of my cells.
We found him tied up on the road when we were...
Please, Pogo, do not confuse Don Diego with your interpretation of the facts.
He was tied up, but I understood that you captured him single-handed.
In a manner of speaking, you might say that I did.
But Comandante, there was that man who helped you. The one you call Zorro.
Pogo, I must ask you not to interrupt so often. You are too young to understand these things.
So Zorro helped you, eh?
He did help. A little.
He was of some help, in a small way, of course.
Senorita, have a pleasant trip. Senor? Comandante?
I'm afraid we must leave, Comandante. It is a long trip to San Pedro.
Si, Senorita. I do hope you feel differently about the army now.
I do indeed. I was wondering if I might ask a favor of you.
Of course, Senorita. Anything you wish. What is it?
Corporal Reyes is so shy. I did plan to ask him to visit my rancho and perhaps stay to supper. If you would ask him for me, I would be very grateful to you. Pogo?
Get up. Adios, Comandante.
Oh, Corporal.